only one step away from my destination of CC trip. However, it takes me 448 days to pluck out the courage and step in. Because I was thinking about what is the most valuable experience and also the most regretful thing in my toast life. If time could be turned back, what could I do to make my toast life more different? To become the president of Toastmasters? To make a boyfriend in Toastmasters like what Jillian did? Exactly. If you ask me this question, my answer would be to become a mentor earlier, because mentorship is the most valuable experience in my toast life, because it shares a very important thing that everyone needs, that is love. Therefore, today I'm going to share a love story which has been deep in my heart for so long. Not until 2 years ago did I start to be a mentor. At that time, I was education vice president. But before that semester, when AVP deputy asked me, "Are you willing to be a mentor next semester?" my answer was always no, because I have no confidence with my English ability, and I regarded myself as an unqualified mentor. And in that semester, I finally plucked up the courage to be a mentor, because I found out to be the mentor, what you need isn't the good English ability, but a kind heart to spread the spirit of love. Until now, I couldn't forget the first time when I read my mentee's C1 script. I burst out crying, because both of us have some negative experience interacting with others in high school. And now I want to read a paragraph which touched me so much. I want to change my attitude toward things and people. I no longer want to be the person who always stands still waiting for friends and opportunities. Because by acting like this in high school, I have difficulties binding closely with others. Accordingly, I lost the way to learn much more about myself. For friends can partly help us understand ourselves. The core value of her C1 speech is try and change. And that is what I asked myself to do in college, because I no longer want to be the person who was always outside the group. And luckily, people in Toastmasters are nice and easy to get along with. So I have a happy Toast life. And therefore, I'm so glad my mentee came to Toastmaster to take her first step, because she wants to become different. And it was the first time I revised my mentee's script, and it really cost me a lot of time. But that kind of taste was so unforgettable that pushed me to become a great mentor, because it helped me to build out my self-confidence. And I start to regret why I take these challenges so late, because I got a sense of achievement when I help in others and find my own value here. However, I didn't deliver this speech in that semester to share the joy and treasure I got from the mentor-mentee relation. And this is the 448 days after I deliver my C9 speech. And there must be something wrong. And yes, you're right. My tough day came after I retired from the position of Education Vice President. After I retired from the Education Vice President, I started my internship in private equity, which is a dream place for the student majoring in finance. In the private equity, we do a lot of research on macroeconomics, industry, and target companies. And I read a lot of materials and make a lot of conference calls, 法说会, in order to build out my own research model. In this process, something terrible happened. I lost my confidence again. Instead of enjoying the happiness of course, I feel I make no progress during the process. And I feel I was a passive and slow learner and make mistakes again and again. At that time, I feel I was beneath the water, suffocating and drowned. And then some symptoms appeared. I had difficulty getting up early as usual, and was easy to get tired. And after a few months, I go to see the doctor. However, the prescription could only relieve my symptom, but could not solve my problem, because I knew my mind was sick. But only when I revised my mentee script could I feel alive. Only when I helping my mentee could I show my beaming smile, because I knew that's my responsibility to help my mentee go through the obstacles and give them courage. If I wasn't a mentor at that time, I think I couldn't recover from these kinds of difficulties so quickly. I finally taste the power of love, which support me to overcome every challenge, because I'm still needed, and there is still something I can work on, and that makes me who I am. In the end, I defeated the devil in my heart and got the magic power from the growth in my internship. At the same time, my first mentee finally reached her goal, and she found her own place here. And now she's the current president of Toastmasters. Yes, she is Maggie. And now I start to use this magic power to help Maggie. And this photo shoot when the first time I accompanied her to go to her internship interview. And now Maggie is not only my mentee, but also my good friends. I think the love between us have made great influence on our life, because both of us have more energy to move forward, to face the challenge and pursue our dream. All of us needs the positive power to push us move forward. And I really appreciate what my mentor Ivan and other senior members give me. And eventually I pass it to my mentee. Therefore, in the future, instead of making a lot of money, I would like to be the person who are willing to give others a helping hand. And in our society, we need more people to share the spirit of love and share what they have with others. And when you give your helping hands to others, actually you are helping yourself, since God will help you find the most precious thing in the world, that is self-confidence and self-understanding. Toastmaster is where you can take your first step, and I believe the reward will more than originally expect. Because of unselfish love, you can see the most beautiful scenery in the world, and that's the power of love. Toastmaster of the evening.